Okay. Hey everybody, back. Got a couple of requests for people pronunciation of Sanskrit. I am not a Sanskrit teacher. I don't claim to be, but I know a little bit, and so I'll share with you my pronunciation. It's just like any other language. It just depends on like where you're at, and people might say it a little differently. So I'm okay with that, but I do want to try to have like a common language for teacher training so that everybody's somewhat on the same page. So that being said, I do want to share with you and clarify. We live in America and English is the predominantly spoken language. And so if you're stressing out about teaching, especially Surya Namaskar A and B, English is your top priority. So if you can't get me through Sun A and Sun B, just telling me to sweep my arms up, forward fold, hands down, step back, chaturanga, up dog. If you can't get me through those poses, then I please do not add Sanskrit to it. I've seen a lot of people do this and they get stressed out. I do think Sanskrit's important and I do want you guys to use it when you're ready. I'd much rather have like a smooth experience that is just in English and you can walk me from point A to point B without getting too confusing. So if you get hung up on like, oh, what's the Sanskrit of that? I'm in the middle of a flow. That doesn't really work out. So I will give you this information, but I also want to put a big asterisk on it that you use this when you're ready. It's kind of like a privilege in a way to use Sanskrit once you've done the work on it. So you can make flashcards or do whatever you want. But first one, I'm just going to go Sun A through Sun B. Okay, then I'll take my time and hopefully this will help you guys out. So number one is called mountain pose, which means like standing at attention. That is called Samastahi. Samastahi. Okay, so that's standing. So especially in the Ashtanga practice, we use that. Number two is called upward salute, or what I would call sometimes like a standing back bend. This is called Urdhva Hastasana. Urdhva Hastasana. Okay. Number three is forward fold. This is Uttanasana. Uttanasana, forward fold. Okay. Halfway lift is Ardha Uttanasana. Ardha meaning half, Uttanasana, lift. So Ardha Uttanasana. Okay. The next position from there is low push-up, which is Chaturanga Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Okay. Upward facing dog is Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And then downward facing dog is Adho Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Then the next position from there in the sequence is again halfway lift. So Ardha Uttanasana, forward fold Uttanasana, upward salute or standing back bend, Urdhva Hastasana. Urdhva Hastasana. And then last that it finishes in the Surya Namaskar A series is back to mountain pose or standing at attention, Samastahi. Okay? So again, like that's all the poses of Sun A, which you'll recycle and use again in Sun B. There's a couple different poses in that. So basically, again, it starts at the top of the mat, Samastahi. Then it goes to chair pose, which is Utkatasana. Utkatasana. Okay. Then forward fold, Uttanasana. There's a transition, a little halfway transition. It doesn't necessarily have a name. We'll talk about that a lot. But then basically you go to Chaturanga Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. And then upward facing, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. It's not swan, there's no W. Svan, V, Svanasana. Okay. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. And basically anything else, that's it. Everything else you already have. Again, it's a little tricky. Utkatasana is chair pose. Uttanasana is forward fold. Those ones can be a little bit tricky sometimes. Virabhadrasana 1 or 2. Those are the warriors, or Virabhadrasana 3. So that's it. Honestly, that's pretty straightforward. That's just straight off your manual. You'll be teaching this a lot. So I wish you guys luck. Just give us a holler if you need help. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you later.